Hello, everyone. This is the Anthony S. Arizona Business Podcast. Today, I'm actually going to bring to you a couple tips from a injury lawyer that I know, Glenn Gilcrease Jr. at Law Office of Glenn Gilcrease Jr. He also does Abe Lincoln Speaks. He'll be a big part of what I'm talking about in the future, as he will be joining what's now going to be a small talent agency on my end. We haven't quite talked about that yet in general, but that is up and coming. He's got a few notes on his side for what happens if you get injured. It's only in podcast format, so on the video side, you'll probably just see blank. It'll probably just be a black screen. I might put up his logo, something along those lines. But he will be giving you a few tips, plus a little plug for his law firm at the end, because he is indeed a good lawyer, and I do believe he's someone in the local Arizona area that it'd be good for you to give a jingle if something happened to you. And without further ado, Glenn Gilcrease, give us some tips on what happens if you get in an accident.
This is Glenn Gilcrease from Gilcrease Law, and I want to welcome everybody. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit this morning about some things that people sometimes don't think about when they've been in a car crash or had an unfortunate incident which causes them harm. One thing to remember, if you're in a car crash, you're going to be in shock. That's a given. So what I recommend is that after a car crash, be careful not to say to first responders that you're not hurt or that you have no injuries, because you may very well have injuries that you don't realize you have yet. And that holds true for the police as well. And when I mention the police, always call the police. To have them come and issue a report, they'll get witness statements, or at least identify witnesses that I, through my investigators, can follow up on afterwards and best represent you. The next thing to remember is to call a lawyer. We'd love to have you call my law firm. It's a free consultation always. There's no charge unless and until we recover for you. So call a lawyer. Find out what your rights are. You may not know a doctor to go to and feel like you're really hurting. We can give you some instructions to help you, perhaps to go to an emergency room or an urgent care, or even recommend doctors who are willing to treat you on a lien basis, meaning you can go treat them without payment until your case settles or resolves. These are some of the basic tips to be alert for if you or a family member or friend is involved in a crash. And I really want to encourage you to call my firm, the law offices of Glenn W. Gilcrease Jr., at 480-897-0990. We're here to work for you, to work hard for you. We're compassionate, but we're tough too. I served in the United States Marine Corps. I know how to fight for you. I know how to best represent you. Give me a call if you have any concerns after you're injured at the fault of someone else. Thanks for letting me share with you this morning. I really appreciate it.